Alright, what is going on, guys? gdoggcasey here with another Final Fantasy XIV video for you guys today. We are back on the White Mage and re-entering the Sunken Temple of Qarn, which is notorious for being probably the first really tough dungeon. Hello. Now, it's not going to be tough for us because we are experts, but, and I'm speaking only for myself right now because I don't know if my team is a group of experts or not, but, oh yeah. Thank you for the, thank you, Mr. Lalafell, for reminding me that I should be eating food. Yeah, it's the first dungeon that has a boss fight that if you don't know what you're doing, you'll just die. And you pretty much quickly learn. Oh shit, this guy's taking a shit ton of damage, isn't he? Here. Alright, we got our arrows on everything. It looks like that's about all we can muster up. We had to do a little bit of farming here. With, not farming, sorry, but just grinding to level up our White Mage enough to be able to enter this dungeon. So we did Brayflox a couple times, and in doing so, we actually managed to grab this awesome hat and this awesome chest piece, which are apparently very, very good for this level. So our gear's doing pretty alright. There we go. Maybe we will have to stick to healing. This tank seems to be taking a lot of damage. He is a Dark Knight. Dark Knights typically are known for their magic defense, but lack physical defense. You know what else I realized? We actually have Stone Skin, so why don't we go ahead and cast that. He's going to be out of range. Yeah, that's okay. I want to put Stone Skin on him. If he starts to fight, I'm going to pull aggro here. Yeah, I'm going to pull. Knew that was going to happen. Alright, well, let's try to get our arrows down. That is the new ability, by the way, in this dungeon. We have Stone Skin. I don't know. I've actually never really used it. I've had it used on me plenty, considering, you know, I am the tank usually. Alright, we'll give this guy the free cure. Yeah, it really does look like we're gonna have to start healing more than damaging. Alright, we're pushing it a bit. Oh shit, are we ever? He's got convalescence up and everything. Alright, we'll be a little bit more careful. Maybe for this dungeon, we will stick to only arrow. I tried to do a little bit more there, and I almost got the tank killed, so. We could pick up those things, and they open up rooms that allow us to enter different chests, or different rooms that have chests in them, which sometimes can drop some decent armor. Alright, we're just gonna stick with healing for now. He says, and then he switches to damage because he got bored. Get some cures in. Standing right in that dude's way. And Stone 2 for the kill? Oh, easily. I don't know. I don't think that was our kill. Alright, looks like we're being careful here. Should I do that too? Just to be annoying one time? I just wanted to be annoying just for a second. When you're the tank, there's pretty much nothing that will aggravate you more than that besides, like, tank pets. Oh, we're dumb. Alright. Get these arrows down and get to healing. Just got convalescence up like all the time or what? This thing we want to burn down. It's going to try to run away. You can kill it. I'm almost positive that I've done it before. You can kill this thing before it escapes. You know what? We're also going to throw a stone 1 on it to try to slow it. It's not going to be enough, is it? No. I'm pretty sure you can kill that thing, although... Now that I actually say that out loud, I'm worried that I might have just made it up. Oh, he's going all the way. Alright, we're going to need to heal for sure. So I turned on my Cleric Stance by mistake. Alright, here we go. Spam the heals. Hope for a free cure. That'll put us back on track for sure, and eventually we'll get it. From what I'm noticing now, as we get deeper into the dungeons here, our normal cure spell is enough to sustain the tank's health, and sometimes it's enough to bring them up. But you do definitely need to use some cure 2s from time to time in order to catch up. Like right now, we're stuck healing non-stop no matter what we do. And we're not getting a free cure proc. So eventually we will bring them up. So right there, it's probably reasonable for us to take a quick break to throw some arrows on these guys. Maybe even kill them. But he's getting low again, so we'll just heal him up from now on. We're definitely getting to the point, by the way, guys, where if you have Cleric Stance on and you try to heal, you're gonna have a bad time. And you'll know. It'll happen to you. It'll be a mistake, and you'll realize it, and you'll be like, what the fuck? I'm healing the tank, but he's not healing. And then you'll look and you'll realize you have Cleric Stance on, and that's why. So, you know, you've had all those early game dungeons to work it out, and now you have to actually start doing it, or else you might find yourself in trouble. Okay, so this is the first boss that has the Doom mechanic. He's very simple, in theory. You just have to know the theory. And we know it. So as soon as the room spreads with the AoE that puts Doom on everybody, we need to step on the square that is glowing. Yeah, when the tank has Convalescence on, then we can definitely just use Cure, and it's good enough. Now, also, he's going to spawn a couple of wasps that need to be killed ASAP. So hopefully people will be able to realize that. There they are. I'm going to stick to healing. There go the wasps. And we're going to have that AoE mechanic soon. It's like as soon as I decide to do damage, that he starts to take a lot. Alright, so we all have Doom. We can see the glowing square here. You just have to step on it, and it takes Doom away. And you can go back to your life. It's that simple. But if you don't know about it, you're gonna die. Because Doom will kill you. There we go. So it does look like it is this... no, it's over here. And this is your priority, by the way. Like, you need to take Doom off. So do that first, and then worry about everything else. I suppose, unless the tank is, like, mere hits away from dying, then, you know, I guess you should probably heal him first, but, you know, keep in mind, Doom is only on you for 10 seconds, so you have that much time to take it off. We're doing a pretty good job here. Probably overhealing a bit, so we're gonna go ahead and turn on the damage mode. Might be able to get the kill here. We're gonna switch to healing. He's taking some damage because of the wasps, but he's trying to focus the boss down. There we go. Alright, we're also gonna cast a Stone Skin on him. Some mages will cast Stone Skin on everybody. That is a decent piece of gear, but not for us. And you could do that, but it's probably more of a waste of time than anything. Alright. It's useful if, like, a DPS or if you as the healer get hit, you know, with a heavy shot. It'll nullify the damage initially, but it runs out pretty quick. We're just trying not to overcure. Picking our shots when we can, when we want to do damage. Whoa! Oh, we also have regen, by the way, which I could totally use. I haven't used it yet. We got that from completing our level 35 class quest. So, yeah, that's a thing as well that we could try to work in. What I might do with regen, at least right now, is just use it on like a DPS who took some random hits by mistake. It seems like the best way to use it. It's not a very powerful heal at all. So I think it's best used for people who are, you know, not gonna need heals very often, including myself. We'll see. I'll try to remember to use it. I only just got it right before I started this dungeon. I did my class quest and then I came in, so. These guys, we want to make sure that they die on each square. So that's why the tank is like trying to set it up. And that one will probably work. I don't know now. Is he on the square? I don't know if that counts. Alright, well we have a chance to use regen here. It's also instant cast. No, he's gonna actually just kill the other dude. Alright. So that opened that door. Yeah, regen lasts for a decent amount of time. So it's probably enough to just quickly cast it on your DPS. Oh, I thought that was gonna aggro. Looks like no. Get a couple arrows in. Switch back to healing mode. We have a free cure. We lost it though, and we got it again. So that really helps. You can cast Stone Skin on the tank at the end of every battle, and that's probably the best way to do it. It's way better than casting at the beginning of every battle because you might pull threat, so you don't want to do that. Stone Skin actually will probably... See, it's already gone. He took like 2 or 3 hits from each of the mobs, or like 1 hit from each of the mobs, and that was enough to get rid of Stone Skin. But it might buy me enough time to get arrows up. So that's kind of what I'm noticing now. Stone Skin can be useful in that way. We have a free cure here, so we'll be doing cure 2. Help us catch up. Alright, see if we can get some arrows in. Go back. Use a free cure. Everything is pretty good. You could be picking these things up. They're not necessary. There's a little bit of a riddle at the end of the dungeon that most people, you know, who have done it before just remember. And again, some of them are not needed for the riddle, but what they'll do is they'll actually just open up a separate room that has a chest in it and a fight. So most of the time your team is going to just skip it. I forgot to do Stone Skin there. But there's only 2 enemies, so we can definitely... Look, this Qarn Facer is going to die now. Stone 2 on the wrong enemy. Stone 2 on the right enemy. We have a free cure, so let's take off Cleric Stance and use it. Alright, so it does look like if we cast the free cure while it's up, and then if it expires during the cast time, it looks like it's still a free cure. So that's good to know. I wasn't actually sure about that. That is a Scholar weapon that we don't need. He's running off. I'd like to get a Stone Skin on him, but he's kind of in a rush. If I cast it now, I'll just pull threat, so No point. Alright, got arrow and everything. We'll get right into healing. I'm gonna sneeze. Sorry guys. Got another one entering the fray, so we're definitely healing non-stop here. He's got convalescence up, so that'll help. This tank is doing a great job, by the way. Once again, we've been blessed with a great team. Now, we'll stick to healing for now. Alright, no one won't. Put some damage into these guys. We can do it. There we go. Forgot to use the free cure. We got it off. There we go. He's taking some decent damage here, but we'll get him back up. Alright, here we are definitely going to use Stone Skin as soon as I'm sure the last enemy's going to die. Just like that. Perfect. So this boss is going to be pretty simple from a healing standpoint. He's basically, you just tank and spank him. Eventually his heart will activate and you have to hit the heart instead. And he shoots off like random AoEs. So we'll have to be on the lookout to dodge those AoEs. And he does a lot of physical damage here. He's one of the first bosses that, regardless of how well the tank is doing, he'll just turn around and shoot an AoE at one of the DPS or the healer, so we'll always want to be on point with that. Yeah, see the Soul Stone is now active, so that's what we want to hit. Throw an arrow on it, because why not? I forgot to turn on Cleric Stance for that. But it was okay. This boss, I remember my first time. This was the first dungeon, by the way, in case you guys are wondering. For me, that was very hard. I remember we actually ran out the clock. The 72 minutes, my first time through here, we ran out the clock. Dying to the first boss and then dying to the second boss. There's nothing for me to do here, so I'm going to start doing some damage. And we did not make it to the end. Oh, we're hitting the wrong thing. Alright, well, let's go back to healing here. So we're going to use regen on this guy. Let's see, check it out, see if it's enough. Ooh, okay, lots of damage coming in there. A free cure would be pretty good right about now. Let's get out of this AoE, that's priority. And we'll pump off a couple medicas. Maybe just one medica. And there's our free cure, now that we don't need it anymore. Alright, regen on you, and regen on me. And it looks like we can do some damage here, so we'll try. Always a priority to get out of the AoE. Oh, now the Soul Stone is open, so we'll hit that. Excuse me. Thank you. Alright, back into healing mode. We got the free cure. Whoa. We should be good. I don't think there's going to be another big AoE that's going to hit us. Alright, he's good. Put a regen on this dude. And you again. Oh, you already had it, actually. Look at that. Just a quick regen on the DPS who takes, like, either unavoidable damage or even if it is avoidable, sometimes they just take damage. And you can throw a quick regen on them, and it's usually good enough. Alright, let's get Stone Skin on. What is this? Disciple of War, that is not us. Whoop. Almost casted that on the wrong person there.
Get one damage spell in here, because why not? Didn't even hit the proper target with it either. So we probably just, like, did more harm than good. But we'll do a Cure 2 here just to make up for it. And you can see our mana gets relatively low. Like, we're not really getting close to running out, but we might. If we were to just sort of go spam heavy and not really pay attention to what we're doing, you can find yourself in mana trouble. I'm sure that's only going to get harder and harder to manage as well as we, you know, get further into the game. Alright. So let's get him Stone Skin. Try to regen some mana. We're getting pretty close to the end here, so don't worry too much. So far, it's been pretty simple. Again, we have a good team. Get some arrows on people and we get to healing. Looks like there's not a lot to do, so we're gonna actually go back to damage. We'll probably take this dude right out before we get to healing. There we go. Use our free cure and start damaging this guy. Probably 2 spells and then throw on a Stone Skin. That thing has to die on that rock. Switch your damage. So this is that place I was talking about. You can put these things that you might have picked up, like the helm or the whatever it is. Hey, we leveled up 36. You can put those in there. It'll open up those doors and you can get whatever's behind there. But you don't really need it. So we want to kill this thing first, it looks like. Switch to healing mode here. Get on this tank. Should be able to just DPS this dude down, no problem. Oh, I might pull threat. Eek! Nope, just barely stayed out of it. Again, I don't really know exactly how useful it is. Later on, we'll get the ability to cast Stone Skin on the whole party, and maybe that, like, just in one shot, and maybe that'll feel better, but it dies, like, right away, so I don't really know exactly how useful Stone Skin really is. Like, even here, I don't know if it's really buying me, like, a ton of time to really, you know, do damage early on. It buys me a little bit, I imagine, but it's not really a lot. Switch back to healing here. Alright, we're gonna pick our spot, and we're gonna wait for a Stone Skin. Probably right now. Look at that perfect timing.
Yeah, now watch how quickly it disappears from him. So, there you go, it's already gone. Alright. Quickly, quickly, quickly. We can use Cure 2 even when we don't have a free Cure. It uses more mana, but look at that, 2 free Cures. It drained us of a lot of mana, but it brought us right up to speed here. So, you know, it is useful to do that every once in a while as well. So keep that in mind. It's not like Cure 2 is off limits unless you have free Cure. It's just better to wait, usually. But if you put yourself in a bad spot like I did there, then there's no harm in just quickly casting a Cure 2 just to try to help catch up. The only problem is it's going to use most of your mana. So that's why free Cure is good, because it won't use your mana. So you might as well do it. So the trick to remembering this part is left and right. So what I do is the flame has an L in it, so it goes on the left. And the fruit has a R in it, so it goes on the right. It's like the way that I remember. And then we can activate the scales. And it'll open the door. Hooray! Does the tank want to go that way? Oh. Usually I let these play out, so we're going to do that. And here's the final boss. Got some loot here. Not for us. Yeah, we need that. And that's not for us. So if we get that piece of wrist, it'll be pretty good. Alright. So the final boss here, I said this last time, I don't really remember all of the mechanics here. It's basically just dodge a bunch of AoEs, if I remember right. Oh, we should apply this. Alright, here we go. So we'll throw an arrow on him, I guess, but probably just going to sit back and focus mostly on healing. And just dodging AoEs. So it looks like you do want to kill these things on the squares. I don't know exactly what that does. Or what it doesn't do if you don't do that. So we'll get a couple Cure 2s here just to help us catch up. Taking threat? Oh, it's not even threat. It's just pointing its blue light at us. These are the AoEs I was talking about that you want to dodge. Whoop. It's really not that hard. It gives you a huge telegraph. You could kill them. I find it more fun to just keep dodging them. Personally. We got a dude that's got oh, it's gone. He was paralyzed. I was gonna Asuna him, but he took care of it. Yeah, I don't remember ever, like, attacking these things. I don't think you have to. Oh, he's, I can't target him. Interesting. Alright, we're gonna get the tank up to speed. He's gonna get himself locked off from everybody. I've never gone in there before myself. Alright, we're gonna cast a couple regens on people. Me as well. And then I'm gonna cast Cure 2 on him. I'm paralyzed, so we'll Asuna that off of me. Yeah, I feel like this is like one of the most inefficient ways of killing this boss. You definitely do not need to fight these things. But hey, who are we to dictate what other people want to do with their lives, right? Having paralysis on... Why did I just become well-fed? Oh, I just became not well-fed. Have we been in here for that long? Shit, dude. We ran out of protect and everything. This has been a long dungeon. Yeah, we just passed the 30-minute mark. Well, he's about to die. There we go. So yeah, again, I think that was probably the most inefficient way to kill the final boss, but some people like to do it that way. And that's going to do it for the Sunken Temple of Qarn. So I know some of you might actually be watching this and may have struggled with this dungeon. So hopefully it helped you out a little bit. Let's grab that loot there. It might actually be good. Nope. Pass. And we'll go ahead and exit. But yeah, that was a pretty solid run. So again, I hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said, it's the first one that is relatively difficult sometimes. So it's got mechanics for the bosses that actually can kill you if you're not careful. And it's sort of the first one that starts to go that way. So we're going to start approaching other dungeons that are going to pose more of a problem to us. Although it's still going to take a while. Quite a few of these I consider relatively simple. But yeah, so that's going to do it. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed. I feel like I said that several times. Did we get that necklace? We did. The bracelets, sorry. So those are really going to be good for us, so we'll put those on. And yeah, that's going to do it. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I did that one on purpose. I'm sorry. But yeah, we will see you in the next one.